Hey guys, so in this video, let's talk about nested if statement, right? So on the last video, we talked about if-else statement. So let's just go ahead and close this. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new class and call it nested if statement. Do a public static void main. Just going to delete that. And in this, let's create an if statement, right? Let's create an if statement. We have this, and then we also have the else, right? So we have the if block, and then we have the else block. So let's do int grade, okay? Int grade equals, let's say we do 90, right? So you can say if grade is greater than 90, we can say you are an A student. Okay. Hopefully you guys remember the backslash. So this thing will be printed out in quotation, right? Else, you can say you are not an A student, right? We can say that. If grade is here, I could say greater than or equal to, let's do that. If A is greater than or equal to 90, right? Print this. Else, if it is anything less than 90, then print that they are not an A student, right? So in that case, let's go ahead and run this thing. See, it says you are an A student because what I said over here, it is greater than or equal to 90. So that's why it's printing out you are an A student. Now, what is nested, right? What is nested if statement is inside this, I'm going to have another if, right? I can have, let's say if I say grade is greater than 95, right? I can have S out, and you can say you are above, you are amongst the best. Okay, something like that. And then we can have else statement, right? Because we have that else block as well. You can say S out your grade is below 95, you know? So if I change this grade, let's say to 96, right? Because I'm saying it's greater than. So in this case, if I run this thing, see, it says you're an A student, and then it also prints out you're amongst the best, which is this. So first, because this is true, obviously this thing will get printed, and then it checks another condition for this thing, right? And we can have the same thing in the else statement as well, in the else block, right? In the else block, how this would work is the same way, basically, right? We can have if condition, and then obviously you can have another else statement in here as well. So in here, let's say if it says you are not an A student, but let's say if grade is, if grade equals greater than 80 and grade is less than 90, S out, you are B students, right? Else, S out, you are barely passing. Okay. Now, if I was to change this, let's say to 85, so it should, I'm expecting it to run the below one. See right there, the else block, right? It says you are not an A student, which is this. And then it's saying you are a B student, because again, the reason it's doing this because I'm saying it grade has to be more than 80, but less than 90. So in that case, they're a B student. And again, that's how you basically create a nested if statement, and you're making your program even more complex. So it's just within if else block, you just have more if else block. You don't need you don't need this and this together. You can have either one, you can have both, you can have as much as you want, but this is called nested if statement. Okay, hopefully that was helpful, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and clear all this thing out. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video.